Are we back in business? We are back in business. I think so, at least. Are we? We're good? Everything good? YouTube? It's all good for you? Hey! Quackers and Jose. Hey, look! You're not late for this? That's so dumb. Yeah, so YouTube made a change to the way their streams work lately. So if you stop streaming for a moment, then it'll cut off the stream. And it's buffering again, isn't it? Why is my internet having a heart attack now? But yeah, because of the way YouTube works now, if it stops receiving data for a little bit, it'll shut down the stream. Are we fully good? OBS, you can stop causing problems? Please? Okay. I'm like scared to move because it feels like then bad things will happen. And it stopped receiving data again. OBS. Why do you have to be so difficult? And I open this recorder. Okay, it's pretending it's working again. That'll last 5 seconds. Yeah, it feels like every time I start moving, it just dies again. I'm so scared. Moving is scary. The entire stream's lagging. Why, OBS, why are you dumb? Tell me why. I really wish I had better internet. Like sometimes, man. Sometimes. We appear to be good for the briefest of moments, so I'm gonna keep going on where it's... Yeah, it's so weird because I haven't had any problems with it over the last like 4 days or whatever. And now I'm being reminded of why I quit streaming again. It was when this stuff started happening constantly. And I was just sick of my streams constantly crashing. It was just like, Well, thanks for reminding me, Internet. I'd appreciate it if you could not do that again. Okay, anyway. Right, I have more dirt and more things to do. Shocking, really. I don't know how large I want to make this. I want it to be large enough, you know, but not too large. Maybe we go 4, 5. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then we'll do a flat 20. So we'll have 20 per harvest. That should be good. So yeah, then I'm going to need a couple things to get this finished off, like sticky pistons, for example, which are going to be a huge pain to get. But for the most part, we should be able to get this done. Okay. So much mining to do, so little time. Actually, there's plenty of time. Just a lot of mining to do. I need to refresh my stream chat. This happens sometimes. Yeah. I was so confused because I'm just like, the chat went from everybody saying a bunch of stuff to absolutely nothing. Yeah. My stream chat was broketed. So what did I miss? Anything important? That's what you get from muting me. It's all Alex's fault. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mine these out and then mine out just all the floor at once. Alec lives. Fair point. He didn't talk, he typed. There is a difference. Spell attic. You legit had to type it, so that makes no sense. Because either that means that you spelled it incorrectly to tell me to say it, or you legit just spelled it out in the first place and there's no point to all this. Just saying. Okay. Gotta go get a new pickaxe. I want it at level 30 so I can get faster tools. I'm a little sick of mining stuff slowly. So, like, maybe I should go kill things to get experience. What a cruel world Minecraft is. Okay, just spell it. Attic. Well, assuming you spelled it correctly, I'm going to say A-T-T-I-C. Attic. Wait, that's one of those, isn't it? What does that sound like? I feel like I got bamboozled, but I'm also so confused what that sounds like. Huh. I'm so confused right now. Anyway. You people are insane. I'm so incredibly confused what the big point of that is. Okay, now... Using this. Okay, that should all be able to hydrate now, but I still want to fill it in. Boom. So Jordan, in the past I have gotten like, I think the most I've ever seen is 4% female viewership, but for the most part, no. It is very rare to see. I think at the moment I have 0% female viewership. What is Riptide messaging about? Oh, okay. If you say so, Alec. If you say so. Yeah, Quakers, I honestly don't get it. Yeah, as in, like, Jordan, you know that spot where in YouTube analytics it shows, it said 4% before. Right now I think it says 0%, but that's fine. And just because this got brought up, I'm gonna check. Just because now I'm curious. Dun, 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 dun. Watch time, watch minutes. Blah, blah, blah. Negates under audience. 100% male viewership. Well, guys, that's how it be sometimes. No, I've seen 4% as in 4%, as in like the number 4 followed by a percent sign. Might as well mine the iron out of the wall. Okay, apparently it was time to sneeze. It's also time for the stream to buffer more due to lag. Oh, whoops, I dug an extra block back there. We'll fix. Okay. And now, I can take a bucket and fill it in. This can be a very painful process. First, let me just toss a water bucket down here so that all that'll stay hydrated. You don't have to worry about it. Yes, I did say that, but we didn't hit it, so I don't know if I should be sad at all or just incredibly grateful I don't have to change my name to that. I don't think 255 is close enough. Sorry, Alec. It's a very painful process. Maybe I should have just dealt with it while it was all open, you know, instead of doing this all like this. But I did it. Mission accomplished. Oh, go ahead and get mad, Jordan. And stream's being wonky. I don't know what's up with my internet right now, but it's just being cruel. Yeah, no, Quakers. I have used Streamlabs before. Doesn't change much. Like, because the problem is, the problem doesn't lie in the software, it lies in the internet. Like, whenever I have a problem, it's usually prefaced by, in the bottom right, me getting a little notification, you got disconnected from internet. You know, Jordan, that would have been hilarious. That would have been hilarious. Okay, well, now we have some pumpkin seeds that I can start planting. I don't have any melons yet, though. Very sad. Very big sad. Pumpkins! Yeah, and then in future I'll be able to pretty easily install pistons into the bottom, and then what I'll do is I'll put pressure plates here, so in that way I can walk down and shear it and shear all the pumpkins, then hit the thing. No thanks, Alec. I don't feel like it. I'm gonna keep my stream key private. Don't blame you, Quakers. Don't blame you. Okay, yeah. There's some more stuff I'm gonna want to add to this area, but for the moment, this is good. Nah, Jordan. The moment's over. It's already dead. What does it say? It's not receiving data, but it has a little green icon to suggest that this stream's fine. YouTube, you make me mad sometimes. You know that? Stop. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do next. I've completed a lot. I've done a lot of things. Oh, it's 3 a.m. for you. Yeah, that makes things a bit more complicated. Yeah. Okay, well that's fun. Now then, what to do. I don't know what else I want to get done in this stream. Like, I don't know, lately when playing Minecraft, I noticed that, like, my motivation to do things usually wears out in game after, like, anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then I'm just kind of like, I don't want to do things in Minecraft. I don't know what it is. Sing what? I am not singing that. It says map at the end, though. Alec, why do I not buy that you love books? That just seems a little off character for you. No offense. Like, out of everything I know about you, books seems like the last thing I would expect you to enjoy. I knew you were kidding. I do love reading, though. Reading is good fun. Like, it's quite underrated. Like, it's one of those things where I wouldn't say reading's my favorite activity. I still prefer gaming. But, like, if I'm not gaming, reading's definitely something. Yeah, that was a nice world. I kind of felt like it was time to move on, though. Like, it's one of those things where since it had been a few months since I'd streamed on the world. Well, like, here's the thing. It had been a couple months since I'd streamed on the world. Then I came back and streamed, you know, in kind of a separate area, blah, blah, blah. And then when I came back in, it just kind of felt wrong to continue off of the same world. Just because it had been so long. Felt like if I was going for a fresh start, I needed to go for a fresh start. So wasn't it Duffans, not Zuffans? Or am I remembering incorrectly? Because I might be. But yeah. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that world. But like, some things must come to an end. As sad as it is. But hey, this world's working out pretty nicely. I'm pretty happy with how things are going. I mean, we got a nice sheep farm going. We got a nice cave. We got a nice wheat farm. We got a lot of sugarcane. But yeah. I'm also kind of unhappy with how that house turned out. That was not my favorite house, that's for sure. What is your question, Quakers? My opinion on pit bulls. To be completely honest, this is a really unpopular opinion, but I don't particularly care for pit bulls. Like, my favorite kinds of dogs are big dogs. Like, the current dog I have, she's like 100 pounds and like as tall as my sister. But yeah, no, she's really big. As in, like, she's tall. But yeah, I like big dogs. So, like, as a result, I don't particularly care for pit bulls all that much. Wait, what? Is it not night? Am I going insane? Oh no, it's just raining. Da-da-da. Where's the sun? Okay, Mr. Tax Fraud. Have German Shepherd, have people. I love German Shepherds. Like, they're not my absolute favorite breed, but like, I really like German Shepherds. And Alec has problems as per usual. Yeah, it's understandable if you're allergic, not liking big dogs even without the childhood trauma nightmare, because like big dogs just shed so much. Like that's the one drawback, even though they're adorable, is they shed a lot. Like my current dog, she's a mix of Border Collie and Great Pyrenees, and it's kind of ironic because she ended up bigger than either breed, but is normally. Okay, Alec, this one's from me. You get a timeout. Okay, yeah. Golden Retrievers are a nice breed. I like Golden Retrievers too. Like, I never liked the gold coat as nice as like more of like a white coat. Like Great Pyrenees are probably my favorite breed of dog. And just because like the shiny white coat, and then like you put them in snow, and it's just so hilarious because Great Pyrenees are mountain dogs, so like they love snow. So like you put a Great Pyrenees in snow, rolling around, they just love it. It's hilarious and adorable at the same time. So yeah, Great Pyrenees are definitely my favorite. Okay, I feel like there's something I should be doing. Like, I don't know, maybe accomplishing something in this world. Maybe I should mine while I talk. Yeah, Great Pyrenees. My gosh, relative chatting stream. That's fairly normal though, Nightmare. When you get like, I'm kind of at the point where on my channel where when there's just like a group of people like this, there's enough people to constantly talk to, but like, yeah, so then I get distracted from the game with talking. Okay, let me make a pickaxe. We're gonna go mining. Yeah, a lot of people like Mastiffs. Mastiffs are very much so like the sort of dog that people either really like them or don't really care for them. Like there's not a lot of in between. Redstone. I'm gonna need this. Okay, so here's my plan for what we're gonna do for the mine. Yeah, redstone, Casbro. Always nice to see. Also, welcome to the stream. But yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make 100 long tunnels. We're gonna go 100 blocks, and this is the cave. But yeah, so we're gonna go 100 blocks, and then I'm going to I think name the tunnels after viewers for the stream. Just like pick whichever viewers talked most recently and name the tunnel after them. But first I'm gonna do some caving. Also, Rip Dad, even though you can't stick around, thanks for the watch time. Okay. I despise poison spiders so much. Poison's so annoying. Hey, let me place that. Luckily, their actual attacks do so little most of the time you don't have to stress it. Okay, now which way to go? I want to mostly head down. It'd be nice if I could find some diamonds caving. Although for the most part, I just need experience right now. Rip Quacker's hopes and dreams. Nobody remembered him. Okay, that was not okay. Luckily, we already got a decent chunk of redstone, so when I do get around to hopefully making that pumpkin farm automatic at some point, it should be pretty easy. Should be just a matter of getting this stuff done. Okay. Yeah, Casbro, that's funny. I used to actually mine in 1x1 tunnels. I kind of stopped doing it just around the time in my survival world I got a haste 2 beacon, so it was actually less efficient to do that because it would slow down how many blocks I could mine at once. But yeah, no, it was actually funny because I forget who I was talking to a while back, but I was talking to some guy I know, and I was like, look, we should mine in 1x1 tunnels instead of 1x2 tunnels, because we were doing like an SMP thing together, and they thought I was absolutely insane for even suggesting it. They were just like, there's no way that could be more efficient. I'm like, it's simple math. You get more blocks revealed per block mined. And like, it can be kind of annoying to deal with, like, when you bump into resources and you're mining them, but yeah. So SMP, yeah, I'm live on Twitch too, quick. SMP stands for Survival Multiplayer. So like, Yeah, it's just a multiplayer world that's set to survival. Most of the time with SMPs, it's usually more stands for when you're doing it with like a small group of friends rather than it being like a big server. Like when I play on like a survival server, I call it a survival server, not a SMP. But like when I'm playing with a small group of friends, I usually call it an SMP. But yeah, survival multiplayer. I always forget to bring wood with me. Okay, bam. We're good. I think we're quite low enough. So in a lot of cases, realms are used to be SMPs, but like they're legit just servers that you pay Mojang for instead of, or Microsoft for, instead of paying somebody else. You basically pay more for a realm in exchange to feel like it's more secure because it's through Microsoft. Quakers, that's an interesting question. I'd have to think about that for a second, because like it's kind of hard, because like the relationship that you end up with fans on YouTube is like it's a bit different than that you end up with from other people. So like I'd say yeah, it's kind of like a friendship. Oh, diamonds. But like it's also different in a way than like how you interact with your like IRL friends and stuff like that. I mean, I guess it's kind of similar to how like when you meet people through Discord instead of IRL, usually it feels a little different than, you know, when you meet somebody IRL. So like yeah, I'd say to a degree the people I know from YouTube are my friends. It's just in a different way than the other friends I have. Okay, I'm gonna mine these up. Oh snap, it goes down 2, so we actually got 8 diamonds. Pobucks? Okay, if you say so. Oh, we got an underwater cave there. What are friends? Yeah. Me a couple years ago would have very much so heavily related with that statement or question. Like I was very, very heavily antisocial through yeah, I know you're joking, but like yeah, I was very heavily antisocial through most of my time through my middle school ages. Like highly antisocial. I didn't talk to people. So like yeah, I didn't really have many friends until recently. And even then I don't have all that many IRL friends. Mostly just Riptide. Okay, guys, Zombo. I feel like being introverted kind of comes with the territory to a degree, though. Like, if you're a heavy gamer, a degree of introvertedness comes out. Like, I don't know. Like, I think it's just a degree of most kids, kind of from the ages of, like, 10 up. Like, if you're not really into games, then you're kind of forced to be not introverted to have something to do. but like if you game, you usually lack social skills because there's not much of a reason to hone them. Which, yeah, as Quakers pointed out, can lead to getting bullied, which I've been there, done that. Yeah, FPS games is a whole nother world. Like, people who play Call of Duty and stuff, like, it feels like they come from a whole nother universe than people who play other games. Like, it always amazes me when I play, like, Rainbow Six Siege. Just, like, how many people there are that are just, like, that kind of typical, like stereotypical FPS gamers, like what you'd expect from like Call of Duty kids. Oof, that's rough, Quakers. Yeah, I definitely feel for you. Yeah, like, oh, I was playing Siege and just this random dude was just like, oh my goodness, you're so bad. You have a red dot scope on your gun. How can you be that bad? And I was just cracking up. But yeah, like, it's crazy how different of an experience you get playing FPS games from other, pretty much anywhere else in the gaming community is a completely different world. I never was into COD. Like, the most experience I've had with FPS gamers has been in my time playing Siege, which has been more of a recent thing. But like, yeah, I used to play Medal of Honor a lot. Like, Medal of Honor was my jam. Like, it was all I played for a period of time. Like, just Medal of Honor. Those were good days. I never got the Call of Duty craze. I always preferred Medal of Honor, but that was also because I strictly played single player. I didn't play online. I didn't want to deal with the nonsense. So, like, and Medal of Honor was always better for their single player campaigns than Call of Duty was. So I always played a lot more Medal of Honor than Call of Duty. But yeah. Let's see here. Valuables. That's interesting, Casper. Like, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. Like, it's one of those games where I feel like there was a lot of people who got really into it, and then everybody else was always just kind of like, really? Plants of Zombies Garden Warfare? Are you serious? Like, I feel like that's kind of how that went for a long period of time. Which, like, at the point that that was popular, I was mostly playing Minecraft. I wasn't really playing anything else at the time. So, like, I played no FPS at that point in time. Where did I put that grapple? There it is. Yeah. Quakers, that is the main problem with COD players. COD's just like, I don't know, for whatever reason, it fosters a very toxic environment. And like, I hear a lot of stories of people who've played COD. I've never actually played it myself, but like, as far as I understand, it's like every 5 seconds you get a random kid with like the $2 dollar store mic, and just like, yeah, that's pretty much the life of playing COD. Is that's what all your teammates and opponents are, and they try to trash talk everyone. And then every once in a while you get the old gamer dude. Yeah, Plants vs. Zombies in itself, it used to be one of the biggest games to exist. It was Plants vs. Zombies was a gem of gems. It was such a great game. Like, it took a pretty tried and true formula with tower defense and took its own spin on it in a way where, like, you couldn't really say that it had ripped anything off. It was very unique. So yeah, Plants vs. Zombies was just great. I loved that game. I actually played it through to completion once. Only once. I've played it a lot more than that, but I only ever beat it once because I was mostly younger when I played it, and when you're young, you don't beat games. Sad Riptide noises. Unable to listen to the stream because of school. That's rough. Okay, food. That's what I'm here for. Okay, I'm not gonna kill too many because I need to breed more cows. But yeah. Sorry. Sorry about that. No, I'm 16. Not 17. I will be 17 pretty shortly, but for the moment, nope, still 16. I don't know if I've ever had anybody guess my age right first try that I've talked to online. Most of the time I get like 18 or 19 though. I got one guy who legitimately thought I was 22. But yeah, pretty close. You know, honestly, Quakers, the thing about it is I don't know exactly your age, but assuming you're in a similar age group to me, relationships don't work out in high school and college. College sometimes, but rarely. Like, until you've hit a bit of an older age, it's very rare for relationships to work out. 20. I don't know. I get that so much. Like, I don't know what it is about my voice, but like I just sound a lot older than I am apparently. You're in high school, yeah. Ow, die. But yeah, well, and like I don't get it much in real life because like it's pretty obvious from the way I look that I'm around 16, 17. But like yeah, online I get older estimates a lot. It's pretty common. Oof. That's rough. Yeah, I feel like sounding older when you're a teenager is better than sounding younger. Yeah, Nightmare, you know, same name. We're both named 16. That's what a wonderful name. Alright. Yeah, well, and it's one of those things where like I've met people who sound like they're old, and then they just act like literal chapter 9, and then they're much more mature than other people. Which, I mean, makes sense, because how deep your voice is doesn't have anything to do with how mature you are, but, like, it's always just such a weird feeling when you meet somebody that's super immature who sounds really old. That's lava, that's lava, that's lava, that's lava. That's no bueno. Whew. Ow, ow, ow. That was rough. Yeah, a lot of people tend to judge people off of looks and voice and stuff like that nowadays. It's actually kind of sad. But yeah. Oof, 4-8. That's rough. I know a girl she's 18. Is she? She might be 19 now. But, like, yeah, she's like 4'6". Like, short people always like to, or don't like to, they're just, it's just really weird sometimes to see somebody, like, who looks like they're, like, 6, and then you find out that, nope, they're, like, 18. It's always just such, like, a jarring moment. Come on, Creeper. But yeah. I don't know. I always do my best to not judge people off of stuff like their appearance or how they sound. It can be hard sometimes because, you know, it's the very first impression you always make to a person before you've even spoken a word to them, IRL, is appearance, because it's the first thing you see, it's the first thing you register about a person. So, like, even if you're a really nice person, if your hair's bad that day, then somebody might get a bad impression of you. Like, yeah, it's weird. It's rough, and, like, I have pretty much zero interest in, like, actually bothering to match my clothes or brush my hair and stuff like that. So I usually put off a pretty bad impression to people in first meets. Yeah. Oh, hey, Riptide can hear now. Welcome to the party. Okay, we appear to have more this way. That's kind of rough, Kesbro. But I definitely know how you feel. Like, not exactly like that, but, like, yeah, like, just knowing a lot about a person and then finding out that they hardly even know you. Like, yeah, it's a really weird moment. By the way, Riptide, I'm not talking about you, even though you did flunk the friendship test. I don't want to go down the dark cave. I don't have any more wood to make torches with. I'm gonna go down the dark cave anyway, because I'm curious what's down here. Oh, we got a ravine. And diamonds. Okay, I'm gonna grab some torches and come back. I don't want to go down there without torches. Yeah, like Casbro. I haven't had that sort of thing happen to me as of late, mostly because I never see anybody in real life. Like, I I practically live in my room at this point. It's kind of funny. I stream, I sleep, and eat. That is my life right now. But honestly, it's been a great opportunity to get my YouTube and Twitch channels up and running. Specifically my Twitch channel, because my YouTube channel is already pretty established. Been doing it for a year and a half? No, it's been over a year and a half. I think I figured it about a year and 8 months. But like, yeah. My Twitch channel seriously needed some love to actually get going. Because even though I've had it around for a while, I haven't streamed on it all that much, so I've been trying to actually get going on it. And like the thing about Twitch, okay, Quakers, have a good night, is it's like you can't just stream a game like Minecraft and expect to grow, because you won't get any new viewers. Like, you have to stream games like Noita, for example, which is what I've been streaming lately, because it's at a good point of like being able to drag in new people but still having enough popularity there's people running around. 8 months. When was the last time I was in person for school? I think like a year and a half ago, because I was doing online school even before all this coronavirus stuff started. So like I haven't been to an actual school building. Well, I guess it's only been like a month because I had to stop by to pick up some school books, but it's probably been, when was the last in-person class I took? It was a college class. I think it was the semester I took intro. No. I think it was Principles of Oral Communication was the last class that I took in person, along with Western history from up to like 1840. But yeah, doing Redstone on stream isn't a very common thing. I'm getting to the point though. Once I find some slime balls, I'm gonna set up my pumpkin farm and make it automatic. Oh no, why does it always... Alright, I need to get this all the way down. Okay, where's that at? But yeah, I want to get it going automatic. Whoops. Right, after you carve it, it's already good to go. Well, welcome to the future, Nightmare. What's it like? Feeling different? But yeah, like Redstone's something that I'm not great at, and like it always bothers me that I'm not great at it. But like I work hard to at least learn how to do it to a degree. Like I can do my fair share of it. Well, thank you for that, Riptide. You don't need sticky pistons, but I'll have to use a different angle and it won't look as good if I don't use sticky pistons, because if I use sticky pistons, I can put them under the blocks, so then that way you can't see them from up top and it just goes up and back down without seeing anything. So I want to have the sticky piston up underneath and it'll just go up and down. But like, if I do it without sticky pistons, I'd need to have here to push it back down correctly, which just doesn't look as nice because they have to grow on dirt. So this has to be dirt blocks, not pistons. Otherwise, I just put pistons there and move on with my day. So yeah, wanting to use sticky pistons is more about making it look nice than the necessity of it. But yeah. Yeah, guys, bro, if I was going for just flat out automation, I would definitely just go in with pistons and all that. Ooh, lag. You guys love it. But yeah, so what I'm doing, it's obviously not the most efficient, because if I was going for efficiency, I would not have a line. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up in a way where I'll just walk down the line with shears to make all the pumpkins into carved pumpkins, just up on a pressure plate, and it'll pop up. And the stream's lagging again. Why is my internet doing this to me? Internet, why? Why are you like this? Why is internet like this? But yeah. It's painful. Alright, I need to make a new pickaxe. How long have I been going for? About 2 hours? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch over to playing something else here soon. But yeah, I have no clue why you have no name. Pumpkins. I like to use pumpkins for jack-o'-lanterns, because the texture on the side of pumpkins looks pretty nice. So then if you can use jack-o'-lanterns to mix lighting into your area without having a bunch of torches around. So I like to have jack-o'-lanterns for that. Like, in my survival world, I have a villager set up, and then I have just kind of the jack-o'-lanterns in the back with that texture, and it looks nice. But it looks nice. It adds lighting. I'm happy with it. Alright. And I better go get those diamonds before I forget where they're at or something. Hey, let me out. There we go. I don't have any blocks to pillar with. Let me just take some of the cobblestone. And then if I remember properly, it should just be up past here. Then we should be good. I'm glad you like it, Casbro. I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. I don't know if it's my favorite base that I've had at this point in time or not. At this level of completion for a base. But it might be. I don't know. The only one that would be comparable would be my survival world base. That one. So nice. But yeah. Nightmare, it hasn't updated for me yet. I still see your old profile pics. Okay, skeleton. Cause problems. Was there seriously just a single diamond? That is so sad. That is so incredibly sad. I got 1 diamond. What am I gonna do? Make a diamond shovel? I mean, diamond shovels are nice, but seriously, that's sad. I don't even know what to say about it. Besides, it's sad. Incredibly sad. Who just gives a single diamond? What kind of monster? I saw blue looking back there. Just insane, turns out. Alright, this is underwater cave. Where does this come out to? Okay, Mr. No Name, have fun with that. So yeah, that's just right there. That like I talk about this a lot, and of course the stream's lagging again. But I am dropping so many frames right now. What does OBS have to say on the matter? Oof, that's rough. Yeah, I'm dropping frames like there's no tomorrow. But yeah, that so used to be what all of my Minecraft houses were, just like a small dirt shack. Well, it wasn't normally a dirt shack. Normally it was logs on the corner filled in with planks, and that's all it was. Just a square box made out of logs and planks. Like, that was what every single one of my houses was. So then ultimately what I did for a while, up until about like 3 years ago, I always lived in caves. So then that way I didn't have to actually build a base. And then I haven't built a cave base in like 3 years, like a legit cave base. So I'm kind of coming back to that with this to, I don't know, make something nice. Because redeem my previous cave bases by making an actually nice cave base. But yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with how it's turning out so far. I need melons so I can fill in the other side of this. Either that or I'll just do a flat pumpkin farm. I don't know for sure yet. I have a decision to make on that. But okay. We have another diamond. Singular diamond. That is great. I'm so sad. This stream is so laggy. It's driving me insane. Just to look at. Okay, guys. I think what I'm going to do, now that we're kind of at this point, is I think I'm going to move over to just Twitch and play some other games, because it's clear my internet is not happy with Minecraft right now. So yeah. Plus we're kind of at that point on this stream on YouTube where like there's not as many viewers. Because what I noticed with YouTube is like when you stream for the first like hour and a half, you get a lot of viewers, and then after that it starts to die off pretty heavily. Like it's fixed-ish. Okay, well, if the lag's fixed, then I might spend a couple more minutes on Minecraft. But I honestly don't know what I have to do right now. Yeah, Nightmare, fun thing. The quality actually ends up a lot better on Twitch than YouTube, surprisingly. Like, for whatever reason, Twitch does a lot better with lower bitrate than YouTube does, which I appreciate, but like it's pretty interesting. Not on this world. Like, I've done stuff with like playing with viewers before, and a lot of times it ends up pretty chaotic because people like to destroy stuff. But yeah, so I definitely wouldn't play with viewers on a world that I've put a lot of effort into. I'm perfectly fine with playing with viewers. I just don't want to risk a world that I've done a lot of builds on. Because I remember the last time I did something like that wasn't on a server with protection. I got griefed bad, like multiple times, and I reached a point where I was just kind of done with it. I was just like, if the only thing that's going to happen is me just getting completely griefed, then I don't particularly want to play with what's going to happen. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And it's no offense to all of the good viewers, because the thing is out of like probably the 40 different people I had join my world at some point, because I'd gone for a while, only 1 or 2 ever did any griefing. But like Yeah, the one or two kind of ruined the entire experience with the griefing. So like even though, like 90%, actually 90 plus percent, about 95 actually, were perfectly fine and pleasant to play with, the other 5% just kind of ruined the whole experience for everyone. So I don't know. Like I definitely don't want to ever do anything like that on a public server without protection. Yeah, griefed by my viewers. Yeah, it wasn't random people, it was my viewers because I had it. Um, it wasn't a. It was a server I had made on Minehut or whatever, just some free hosting website, and yeah, it was. So like every once in a while, somebody who was on Minehut just clicking through random servers would end up on, but for the most part, it was only really viewers that ever got on. So yeah, we'll do a Minecraft stream together. I would love to do a multiplayer Minecraft stream, but as I've mentioned before, like you guys see what my internet's like now for streaming, especially on YouTube. It's worse on YouTube than it is on Twitch. Like, if I do... Okay, Casbro. Thanks for stopping by. If I do online stuff, my internet completely dies if I try and do online while streaming. Compared to just mostly dying. Otherwise, I totally would be down. Actually, speaking of that, I'm going to check just real quick to see if... I do this every once in a while, but like I like to check to see if there's better internet available out by me. It drives me insane. Just like, I want better internet. I know the chances of it is low, but like I can dream, right? Okay. Let's see what we're looking at. Well, Nightmare, it's so like your problems comes from your computer, not your internet. So like the FPS drops you get have more to do with your computer than the internet. And the thing about with a multiplayer world is it's being run on a server, so your computer doesn't suffer quite as much from it. I love when my internet's so slow it struggles to even look up better internet. Okay. I said I can dream, not that I meant dream. It's always funny because, like, if I could pick between a YouTuber group to, like, actually meet, it would not be the guys from Dream SMP. I'd much rather, like, meet the guys from, like, Hermitcraft. And sure enough, no better internet. But yeah, like, I'd much rather meet the guys from something like Hermitcraft than from Dream SMP. Because, like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, the guys from Dream SMP are cool and all, but, like, Like, they're newer guys that I don't really watch all that much compared to Hermitcraft, which are, like, the guys I grew up watching and still watch to this day. Granted, pretty rarely. But, like, it's one of those things where on top of having more of, like, the you know, they were my childhood heroes. I also respect what they do a lot more because I respect the whole building in Redstone a lot more than whatever it is the people in Dream SMP do besides PvP. That's pretty cool, Nightmare. I hope that helps you out. But yeah, okay. So I think, let me actually take a peek here. I know I'm stopping moving again. What a pain. But I'm going to check Twitch to see what Noita's looking like, to see if I do want to stream it or not for sure. I just want to check what we're looking like. 284 viewers. How many streamers? Fair number, but not too many. Plus, there's almost nobody above 3 viewers. I mean, there's a couple people, but not too many. So we'd be pretty noticeable just with a couple people on. Yeah, let's... What do you say, guys? Let's move over to just Twitch and play some Noita. Because, I don't know, I want to. I feel like it. And also, I don't know, as I mentioned earlier, like after playing a couple hours of Minecraft lately, I hit this point where I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't have all that much I feel like doing. So yeah, it'll take like 2 minutes for me to move over or something. But yeah, I will see you guys shortly. I just have to make this time. I'm gonna do it properly and click off YouTube so that it only streams to Twitch. I got this.